voice at his elementary school, reenacting his childhood days. Act like a child.
Wait, I want to get in. Me too. I can.
Hi, Dad.
Hi.
Hi, Daddy.
Welcome
to
to
our favorite memories of Dad.
Favorite memories of Dad. So we remember Deer Bear Road.
Going down
She
the road
does.
after
Every Sunday, the adventure, you know, of driving home from church. And we were always looking for some kind of deer bear, some kind of creature on that drive. And
Why
didn't
did we
see
call
him.
it a deer bear?
Oh, Dad. It's like it's weird words, you know, like Mickey Whip. And I remember the one time that they had the big gravel ramp.
My
Dad
favorite
drove
thing.
up it and Mom freaked out. That was fun.
So one of my favorite memories is when we went road tripping to Glacier National Park, and we went on Going to the Sun Road, and we had a snowball fight in July. That's one of my favorite memories.
The Candy Bar Hill. The Candy Bar Hill was always so much fun. I was so excited to go back every year.
Trucking.
Riding
in the
truck
truck.
with Dad.
And waiting for Dad to come back at Ridgecrest.
Favorite memories with you is riding in the semis. I just remember how cool and exciting it was that my dad was like a truck driver. And
You'd always get cheese curds and caffeine-free Diet Coke before you turned into a heathen. Let's see.
I remember riding in the semi.
You had a mosquito right there.
Riding in the semi truck with Dad, and Dad let me talk, and I think it was the longest time I've ever talked to anyone in my life. For hours, he just let me ramble. It was important to me at the time.
I remember being in them all growing up, like getting in the back of the, you know, the cab in the back that had like the sleeper bed.
And I remember there was a bed in the back one time, and I was like, oh, this is cool. It's like a house.
That's right.
I remember I thought it was so cool because the seat was so high and it was like so big and it would
Rattle.
I actually remember going to the seminary building on weekends or on holidays to go with Dad so he could water his plants.
Really early memory of going to Dad's seminary class. I remember I was in kindergarten, put me in his office and set me up with like some Disney movies. Dad brought me out to say hi to the classroom and I cried.
We all had chores, we had to make sacrifices, we had to get up, and every day the house got cleaned, and we had scripture study, and those are things that I'll do with my kids.
Every time me and you are out together working in the yard, I always love those times, and they're a lot of fun.
All of us older kids remember the as ye sow, so shall ye reap.
As ye sow, so shall ye reap.
As ye sow, so shall ye reap.
And we repeated that probably like 500 times that night.
What we sow in life is what we're going to get out of it. And it really was an awesome family home evening that I've never forgotten.
That phrase stuck and I never forgot it.
Remember Dad
Hi,
told us
Tucker.
if we plant corn, we're not going to grow peas.
Yes, I remember that.
Dad always had a way of making family home evening an absolute blast.
Oh, horsey rides
Night horse rides to our beds.
And airplane rides. And getting
jungle
to
gym
stand on
rides.
your hands.
Yes.
Standing on your hands was
And
my
being
favorite.
flipped over your head.
There was so many kids, someone always fell off the butt.
Yes, that's true. But Mom would stick us all on and she'd kind of walk and make sure we all stayed on the horse while we all went to bed. And we're grateful that you got down on the floor and played with all of us.
Well, I'm sure Dad had to have been tired. To work as much as you did and to still get down on the floor and play for like an hour and let 5 kids jump all over you had
think
to have been the
that's pretty
last thing you
tiring.
wanted to do some days.
I'm sure.
I remember I was pregnant with Jad, and you got stuck in the river, and then you got a son stuck. I remember camping, lots of camping, which is very dear to my heart. I remember traveling the world. You've given me the whole world. I can't believe I'm so overwhelmed that we get to do all those things. Standing on the Great Wall of China and Alaska and Stonehenge and Thailand and elephant rides through the jungle and sitting on magic carpets in China. Just, wow. I'm just so grateful for you. I could never put it in a video. I could never really even explain it. You're just the love of my life. I hope you have a marvelous 60th birthday and that you always remember how much I treasure you.
When I was little, Dad would always take me out and we would go bird watching. and he had the book that would play the sounds of the birds. And I just really loved that time because it was just one-on-one with me and Dad.
One Christmas, we had us each go to the Christmas tree and pull out our gift that was hidden in the Christmas tree. And it was an envelope with our name on it. And inside was a little letter that said, "My gift to you is one date with each of you."
We went out to Antelope Island, and it was just butt cold. Good heavens, it was so cold. We couldn't get a fire going the entire time we were out there, and we grabbed all the rugs out of Hank to use as extra blankets and padding. And I remember halfway through the night, you took off 2 extra blankets from yours and you threw them onto me just to keep me warm.
When I was in high school at Toilet Paper Wars after school, I would sit at the top of the stairs and Dad at the bottom, pack rolls of toilet paper at each other until the toilet paper was like ripped to shreds. Adam and Annie would jump in and pick sides. It was a lot of fun.
We got snowed in, the biggest snowstorms of the year, and I remember that we had our own sacrament meeting at the house. We had our own church. Mom gave a talk, and then Jed gave a talk, and then you got up to speak. I think you were the closing speaker. Flip a picture of Jesus and talked about how he is a great painter.
The time when we cut down the Russian olive tree. I also remember how you let me go up in the blue thing that took us to the top of the tree so we could cut down the top first.
At the end, he came over to us and just went, "I'm impressed with you two. You did a full day's work, a grown man's work, and you didn't complain one bit."
We're fishing in the dark, danger zone.
Love you. Love you, Dad.
Love you, Dad.
Love you.
Love you, Dad.
Happy birthday, Grandpa! Happy birthday, Grandpa!
Happy birthday, Grandpa Glenn. Hope you have a great birthday. We love you. Mwah.
One of my favorite memories is going and visiting you and having lots and lots of fun.
We came to your house and we were 4-wheel in the snow, and I miss you. And happy birthday, I love you.
I love you, Grandpa.
Bye, Grandpa, I love you.
I love you, Papa.
Say love you, Papa.
Love you, Papa. Hi, Grandpa. I'm so sad I miss you and that you're so far away. Probably you could come visit us.
Yeah, you want him to come visit?
Yes.
Oh, okay. Anything else?
Nope.
I love you.
I love you. Mom, I think I have a loose tooth.
Oh, really?